Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mel, and on this channel I'm sharing my journey toward a more self-sufficient lifestyle. I take care of two very different gardens in the city, and today I'm going to give you a tour. At this point, the gardens give us something to harvest every day. This means that we're soon going to be drowning under a pile of food. Let's start right now because it's going to be a warm day today and I want to be done before the heat. We are starting our tour in front of the house today, and as you can see, lots of flowers are blooming. Oh man, look at this on the borage. Those are ants farming aphids. I'm not gonna do anything about this because I want to attract some ladybugs in my garden. Still no friends with this cucumber except a big weed. The melons here are coming along. The radish plants are going wild. Do you see all those pods? I need to harvest all of those pods. I want to pickle them, and I also need to harvest all of this lettuce, all the lettuce in my backyard, because it's going to be super warm in the next few days and everything is going to seed for sure. I'm sure about that. So we're gonna harvest what we can and start another tray. Turnips are not ready. There is something in my garden eating my leaves, and I'm suspecting beetles because I don't see anything, and this looks like beetle damage. No comments about this rose bush. This ground cherry plant is a bit slower than the other ones. We've been harvesting ground cherries every day, but not from this plant. Remember, this was the plant that Mademoiselle chopped. If you don't know who Mademoiselle is my kitten, my new kitten, and she's something else. My, look at those eggplants. Like, look at my hand. There again, I have really small hands, but look at this leaf. It's crazy. The basil is looking good. I've been harvesting a lot of basil. There is some basil still to be harvested here, but I'm just gonna wait a little bit for them to grow, maybe one day, and then I'm gonna harvest this. This one can be harvested already. And I really want them to bush up, but I think I have enough basil right now to make a batch of pesto. The diamond eggplant were planted a bit later, but they're coming along. This is my lemon basil. I have harvested quite a bit of this week and made a lemon basil pesto with garlic scapes. Oh my gosh, it was so delicious. I cooked some baked potatoes and asparagus, fried some mushroom in a cast iron pan, and put the pesto all together. Oh my gosh, it was so good. The cucumbers have grown a lot. There's even one here that's almost to the trellis. It's gonna catch on to it today. I'm pretty sure about that. The pool garden is looking good. Now, why is this Imiko cabbage growing faster than the other ones? Your guess is as good as mine. The onions are really slow. Look at this. Look at this kokozel plant. My one and only kohlrabi. Some pretty cool kale. Look at this. Ooh, spider. Got two. The black cap raspberries are coming along as well. I see one here that is darkening. You have to wait until they're very black until you pick them. Oh man, look at this calendula. Again, pest damage. What kind of pest eats what kind of pest eats nasturtiums? I really am suspecting beetles. Some more borage here, but no aphids. Look at this lavender. Should I split it? We have some good looking shishito peppers here, right? Couple more everywhere. One Antoi Romagna pepper coming. This Fresno chili is not turning color yet. The little piquin peppers. Fish pepper. Just starting to produce a fruit. Parsley. These jalapeno plants have been victims of pests. What? I don't know. I don't see anything. This looks like aphid damage, but I don't see any aphids on those plants. All the aphids are in front. The green peppers are starting to produce fruit. I've harvested some mint, as you can see. So it's gonna grow 2 shoots everywhere I cut. My chives, the rosemary, my herbs, lemon thyme, brightening thyme, tarragon, savory, oregano, lemon balm, beautiful green onions. I'm gonna harvest the greens today, just the top, chop them off. Okay, now I know this is a tomato experience. I found a small yellow tomato in my mom's backyard. Don't know how it got there, and I decided to just squish it and put it in some dirt that I had, and here it is. Tomatoes are growing. So yeah, you can grow any tomato, from a store-bought tomato or any tomato you find in your mom's backyard, and it's gonna grow. It's gonna grow tomato plants. Now, what kind of fruit is it going to produce? That is still a mystery. The peas have officially reached the top. And look at this. And look at this. And look at this. Surprise! Nice harvest. All this lettuce is getting harvested today. Bye-bye. And almost all the beans have reached the trellis. We have lots of spoon tomato clusters. One over here, another one over here, another one over here, another one over here. And all of these tomato plants have been pruned. Can you tell? For all my tomato plants, I have removed all the branches that were under the first set of fruit. And I have made some space, like I removed this branch right here to let the air flow through the plant. So for my indeterminate tomatoes, I am removing all the suckers as well as the plant is growing. But for my determinate tomatoes, like the Roma tomatoes, I am letting the suckers grow. Here is our first Roma tomato. Look at this gold medal tomato. There's another one here, and there's another one right behind, right here. 1, 2, and 3. Those are also supposed to be gold tomato, but I'm telling you right now, they look like brads. It has rained a lot in the last few days, and this tomato just split. It's not even at its right size. Like, it still has a long way to go, but it's already splitting. So I'm gonna remove this one and let the other ones grow. Triple crop tomato. The first berry's crazy from a multiple to come. A beautiful cluster of Brad's atomic grapes. The first Principe Borgnese. Okay, so I think I've shown you everything here. Now it's time to drive 20 minutes and I'll see you at my mom's place. I just got at my mom's place. You guys, this garden is about to get overwhelming. These tomato plants got pruned as well. You can see this is a Roma, and we have a small little Roma tomatoes right here. This is the Blue Beauty, and the leaves are kind of turning purple. Now, I've read about this, and I think it's a disease. It affects the plant. We don't know where it comes from, but apparently it doesn't affect the harvest at all. This is a Barry's Crazy. Like, guys, look at this. Have you ever seen something that crazy? Those are all gonna be tomatoes. All of them. I'm serious when I say that one Barry's Crazy plant makes like 2,000 tomatoes. It does. This is a spoon tomato. It's gone wild, suckers everywhere. I'm not sure how I feel about this, honestly. And this is the Brad's Atomic that lost its top. And you can see that this sucker is growing and it's gonna be the new top of this plant. This Brad's Atomic grape also has this purple color on the leaves, but we see little fruits. Those melons are barely surviving. They're like, we're hanging on, Mel. We're gonna produce some melons for you. Don't you worry, we're hanging on. Carrots everywhere. And I also see some dill. Nothing is here. I want to plant a flower. This pepper plant is slow. Nasturtium, no flowers yet. some Swiss chard, some parsnips. The gold medal tomato is doing great now. It struggled a bit at the beginning, but now it's doing fine. It's growing. More carrots and kale. All of these beans are getting attacked by flea beetles. This needs to go on the trellis. Here we go. The beets are also coming along. Matthew, the beets. This catnip is beautiful. This is a triple crop tomato. The celeries and the peppers are slow, but it's gonna be warm now, so they're gonna grow very fast. Those are my 2 cockazel and a bunch of cucumber plants. Whoa! More ground cherries. Those parsleys and those beets are looking good. There's a little basil here and the little eggplant. We're gonna remove this leaf right here and this one because it's damaged. And I have quite a lot of turnips here that I think I can harvest. They are not as big as the other one, but they're starting to pop out of the ground, so that means they're ready. Nice harvest. Still no flowers in this surprise tomato. Oh no, that's a lie. Some flowers right here. And finally we have a little black cream tomato growing right here. So that's it, guys. After filming this tour, I harvested all of this. I have 3 turnips, a bunch of beautiful kale, some thyme, green onions, some catnip for the cats, lemon basil, sweet basil, some radish pods, and a ton of lettuce. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.